Our story starts on 𝕿𝖊 Island. An island that is hoisted high above the clouds, and one that is unfortunately plagued by a threat known as the Gaia. These are inhuman creatures which settle on the island and terrorize its populace. However, the humans that live, or the humankind that lives on the island, have developed a way of defending themselves. This is through these spiritual weapons known as the Sora. Most of the chasers on the island learn how to wield the Sora in a large organization known as Sora Academy. However, some unsanctioned chasers also exist, part of various different companies and families. They function in between light and dark. And today's story follows one of such unsanctioned chasers. But we're going to be starting long before they awaken their powers. So, in the industrial ward of Sora City, a young man is being kicked to the ground with a big oof, like a big thud as he hits the ground. 3 larger, much more burly men, covered in grease, covered in soot, their clothes kind of torn up. They're not poor, they're just hardworking individuals, just trying to make a honest wage, stand above him, cracking their fingers as one of them looks and says, "See, boys, told you it was all talk." He looks down at you, and at this point, Zach, I'd like you to describe your character.
Damn, I can beat the shit already.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Gotta hit the ground running, as they say.
They looking down on me? I'm fucking tall as shit. What? Damn. They kick me in the nuts?
Yeah, your character is actually, so this would have been, your character is so much younger, so they would be the size of like a full-grown man, but they're still basically a kid at this stage. I don't know if they know that or not. You don't know if they know that or not, but they're not happy with you. So
describe my character.
Yeah.
Well, I describe him at a younger standpoint now, then, I guess. Okay. He's got, at this point, because he's younger, he's got longer black hair that's kind of matted and a little bit unwashed, because they are, you know, in a sector of the city that's a little bit hardworking, a little laborious, a little poor. And he's wearing what can be essentially just regular tattered clothes almost. He has a longer jacket on. But his hands are also covered in like almost wrappings. Whether it shows like he hurt his hands or if they're just for warmth, they're just kind of covered in like what many people might consider as like medicinal wrappings.
Awesome.
Like ripped sheets and such like that.
Awesome.
And he would essentially look upon it's 3 individuals, right?
Yes.
He would look at the 3 individuals and would kind of look at them with almost not hatred in his eyes. His eyes, which are like a cat's eye, like yellow color. Mm-hmm. He would look at them as if like he pities them.
Suddenly one of them goes like, "That's it. That's the look, that smug ass look. You think you're better than us, don't you?" He just takes a step forward. Yeah. Oh, are you just gonna laugh in his face? That's great.
Oh, I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's my trying to get these to line up, but they're being really awkward.
You got this. You do it. Okay.
There we go. All right.
So Dante kind of like staring at the main person, took a step forward, just goes, "You're doing this because you're afraid."
You know what? I'm actually gonna let you roll. I'm gonna let you roll intimidation for that. That was good. Roll. So the way that rolls work in this is, you got to roll your hope and fear dice. Takes place of the D20 in D&D. Whether the hope dice or fear dice is higher, will tell me if you get a hope token, which is a resource you use, or a fear token for me, and then obviously you just add them together, and that's going to be your whether you succeed or fail. So presence is going to be what you use for this. So click hope, fear, and then click presence. Yeah.
Hope, fear,
presence.
presence.
And then hit that big white box. Boom. It's a 13 with fear. So I get a fear token, but you do succeed. The man, he looks at you. He's kind of smug, and you see him kind of choke on his words a bit. He just goes, he kind of like swallows you. His friends, let me roll actually. Okay. Wait, oops. Okay, one of his friends, completely oblivious, thinks that, what's it called? He thinks that his friend is like, he's like the boss. Like these, you can definitely tell that these are like the one main guy and his two goons. The first one's like, yeah, you tell him, boss. You tell him, you ain't scared of no one. And the other guy's like, yeah, boss. But you're able to very easily tell that you've kind of shaken this man a little bit. He's going to, what he's going to do is he's gonna just in anger, he's gonna lift his back like what looks like a large it looks like at some point he's picked up this big pipe and he like lifts it up to try to threaten you with it, but you could tell you've struck a nerve. I want you to roll strength. So that's once again your hope and fear, and then add your strength. You got to click the strength up here.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Mads. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. So now you've got a hope. So hope is, so you want to click on your character sheet. You just want to left click the hope to add it. And you do succeed. And Femboy Yowie 69 just followed me. I don't even.
Oh, the Yumeis.
Is that one of yours?
Those are the infamous Yumeis.
I see. Sorry, that just completely took me out of it. 1 second, let me get back in. All right, boom. Thank you for the follow, though. You guys are awesome. So you see, he lifts his hand up and he's trying to threaten you. And when he sees this look of defiance in your eyes, it makes him angry, and he tries to swing down, but it's haphazard. You see it coming. You kind of got this guy in the palm of your hand, and just reach your hand up, and before he's able to reach the climax of his swing, you just effortlessly grab the pipe, and you're just holding it still with very little effort. Because you rolled hope, you now get another turn. Sorry, but don't apologize. It was funny. Also, I do apologize. I'm not going to be able to, especially when I am narrating and stuff, I won't be able to reply to chat, but I am reading chat, so don't choose worries. All right. So yeah, you get another turn. What would you like to do? This is the way initiative works in this game, is as long as you keep succeeding with hope, you get another turn.
Let's see. So Dante catching the how would I go to go for an attack, go to punch him square in the jaw, essentially?
Yeah, you can 100% do that. You 100% punch him square in the jaw. Oh, we need to do your fists, because your fists do a lot of damage, don't they?
Yeah.
Your unarmed strike is sorry. Every time I look at that, I fucking cough blood because that's a disgusting amount of damage for your fist. Okay, let me fill this in for you. Actually, here, could you fill this in and I'll read in the. So where it says weapon, type in unarmed strike.
Oh, hold on, I got it. There we go. Now I got it.
No worries.
Unarmed strike.
Yep, and then for the trait is instinct +2.
Instinct +2.
And then it's gonna be, the damage is 1d10 plus 1d6, and then PHY for physical. Or no, it's a PYS. No, it's PHY. We'll go with PHY. 1d6
plus what?
Plus 1d6 physical, PHY at the end.
Oh.
Awesome. So now we can drag this thing. Oops. And then we can replace your first going rings for now. And then pop this right. Let's go. There it is. Perfect. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna just punch him square in the jaw right now.
So Dante catching the pipe is gonna exhale and gives him an even more pitying look. He's like, I gave you time, and then goes to punch him square in the jaw.
That's awesome. All right, roll your duality dice again and add +2. So it's you're gonna roll with your instinct.
So hope and fear
and instinct
plus what?
Your instinct.
Instinct.
Yeah. And then you're gonna roll. Holy fuck. Okay, so that hits. Unfortunately, it is fear, so you won't get another turn after this. But you're now going to roll damage, and that is a D10 plus
D10 and a D6.
Yeah, exactly.
D10 and D6.
Let me get a stat sheet up.
That is a 6.
That you did a total of 6 damage, which is unfortunate. But you still do 1 damage to him. So you punch him square in the face. He kind of staggers back and he kind of shakes his head and he kind of looks at you with disbelief. This man is quite shaken. Also, by all this, he's also going to take a stress damage.
Can I also? Doesn't forceful push also?
You haven't awoken your powers
activate?
yet. You're still a baba.
Oh, okay. You're about to you're not knocking him straight to the fucking wall. Chill
you
out,
know
dude.
what? You know what, Zach? Roll a hope and fear dice. If your hope is higher, I will awaken your Sora right here. It's meant to be. So Zach, as you you punch him, and you stand back, and you look at him, and as he's staggering back, he's almost moving in slow motion. I want you to roll a d4 for me.
D4?
Yes. 1. Perfect. So, this was supposed to happen before dealing damage, but it's fine. This is the first time. Would you like to mark a stress to activate your combo strike?
Sure.
So the way stress damage works is you accumulate stress. It's much easier to heal than HP, of course. But if you max it out, anytime you would gain stress, it goes to HP damage instead. So that's the only thing
Okay.
to remember. All right. So at this point, you punch him, and as you do, your heart like beats like really hard, and it almost sends a shudder down your body. And you kind of shake your head, and you kind of like, something's off. Then when you look up at the man, you see he's moving really, really slowly, like he's staggering back, almost in slow motion. And you feel this kind of power welling up in the back of your, what do you call it? The back of your palm.
Mm-hmm.
And you see your hand begin to glow. You just get the urge to punch him again. Would you like to punch him again?
I would like to punch him again.
Roll to hit. That is
Okay,
your
so
instinct
it's
again.
This and this.
Yep.
7.
If the value, when you roll your combo dice, note its value, then roll your combo dice again. If value is second is equal to greater, continue rolling until the latest combo dice is less. The total roll value, add that to your weapon's damage. Oh, I see. Okay, so you don't roll a hit. So what you do is you roll a d4 and it was 1.
Roll the d4 again.
So roll a d4 again. All right. And you're looking for 1. So it doesn't exceed it, but it does an extra damage. Which actually, because you add that to your thing, that actually does go up to 2 damage. So you punch him, and then suddenly you feel your hand glowing, and you go to punch him again. And as you punch him again, you almost feel like an extra weight on your hand, like something just manifested. You hear almost a crystalline sound, and you punch him. And this time when you punch him, you hear a very distinctive crack. And when you look up, not only do you see this kind of glowing crystalline, this crystalline kind of knuckle duster, I'm just going to use the word, like that's like on the kind of back of your knuckles. You look up at the man and you see that his entire jaw is hanging on a hinge, completely dislocated. And he just holds his jaw and he just starts to kind of panic and he looks at you. And because you got a fear, the spotlight goes back to him. And he's immediately going to look up at you and he's going to try to make another attack. He's going to immediately try to lunge at you. And let me just get the Lucky Hexer. Yeah, here it is. And what he's immediately going to do here is, where is it? Creatures restrained. What's going to make attacking? It's targeted on success, but is restrained. Okay. So he's going to attempt to hold you down. He's immediately going to try and slip behind you and grab his arms, like rip his, send his arms under yours and just hold you in like an arm, in a lock.
It's like trying to grapple.
Exactly. And so what we're going to do here is he's going to roll a d20 plus, what's his modifier? What the fuck? -3? Bro's dumb. Okay. Anyway, so he's going to roll a d20 -3. And this is going to be trying to beat your evasion score.
Evasion score.
6. What's your evasion?
My evasion score is 11.
All right. He in fact does not hit you. He tries. He grabs you and he has you in what looks like a lock, but you can tell by his strength that you're able to break out of this with virtually no effort. Fuck. All right. It's back to you. So this man is now behind you, but it's like it's not even a hold. And the other two are walking forward. They don't. Let me see. 1. This guy isn't so sure that you're restrained, but this guy steps forward thinking that you are. All right, what would you like to do now? Also, at this point, all your abilities are unlocked. You can use Forceful Push if you want.
Oh.
It's probably the fastest awakening we've done, but it fits. I'm okay with this. Also, I'll preface your character this is still new powers to him. He's still not quite sure what the hell just happened, but...
So is Bare Bones basically a passive then?
It's a passive that gives you mad defense, and yeah.
So wouldn't my armor now be Base armor score of 3 plus your strength. Oh, it's already at that. 4.
3 plus your strength. Yeah, 4. The way the
These are
armor
following
works
your
is
basic
when you would take damage, you can spend 1 armor score to reduce the damage taken by 1.
So the man's behind Dante, and Dante, he doesn't initially turn around.
Yeah.
He kind of just shifts his weight to try and use the guy behind him's like momentum, right?
Right.
So he's gonna. Let's see. He's gonna go ahead and try to grab the man's wrist from behind him and
Judo
twist
throw
it so
him?
he could like basically like throw him. Yeah.
Awesome. And is that going to be a base attack or using forceful push?
I think I am gonna be using force. Is it forceful push? Yeah, I think I am gonna be using forceful push.
All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to hit him. So roll your instinct.
Just instinct?
Instinct and hope and fear.
Oh.
Let's see if this hits. Oh yeah, that fucking hits. And with hope. So mark your hope.
Mark my hope.
Yep. So you're going to so first things first, you deal your damage. So that's your D10 plus your D6. Awesome. Let's see what you got here. That's damage. That's what damage should
11.
look like. You can also at this point use your if you want, you can attempt to add more to it by doing your combo strikes.
Sure.
Your
Let's
character's
fuck
so
this guy up.
Fucking OV. Marcus stress.
Actually, no.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Okay. So in this case, so you throw, you're about to throw this guy, so you throw him over, and once again at this point, everything slows down a little bit. This weird adrenaline rush happens, and you see as the guy's flying forward, you raise your fist again, and while he's in the air, you punch him right in the gut. That 11 damage translates to, on his end, that is 2 HP damage, and he is now going to fly forward. So you knocked him back to close range.
Oh, wait,
so
hold on. With forceful push,
Yep.
add a d6. With hope success, add a d6 to the damage
which
roll.
you got, so add a d6.
So that's 11 plus another d6.
Let's see what we get. Oh my.
17.
Okay, 17, and then let's see. What's this thing? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so you did 1 damage to him before, right? Let me get my. Oh, where did my little baggie go? 1 second. Let me just put something. So he had 1 damage before. Now you're doing this. Now you just did 3 damage to him. So what happens is you flip him forward, and as he's falling, like he starts slowing down, and you just like you sort of wriggle your fingers a little bit in the knuckle dusters and give him 1 big punch. And is there any particular direction you would like to punch him?
Punch him in the direction of the 2 goons.
All right. So at this point, they are far away enough that you'd only really be able to hit one, so you can choose one or the other.
Yeah, I'll hit this guy over here.
All right.
The one with my hands on.
And close range is, oh my god. Here, look, you can drag them both. Well, I'll say one of them is knocked down, so he stays there. But the main guy here, you can let me see. So let's lock this in place for a sec. So you knock him all you can knock him all the way back here.
Yeah.
All right. And do you want to spend a hope to make him vulnerable? That means he's like knocked down, or he takes extra damage. All right.
Nah.
Cool. So this guy is currently all the way over here. He's on the ground. And the other 2 actually just look at each other like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm gonna make them both roll to see if they're freaking out or not. So let me just, because this is kind of traumatic. We're gonna make him roll 2d20. So 1d20. Where are you at? Okay, cool. And then another d20. Okay. One guy immediately is just like, he just looks at you and he's just like, I didn't, boss. Wait, I didn't. Hey, look. He looks at you and he's kind of slowly backing off and he's like, I don't want no trouble. I was just following orders. You know how it is. A man's got to make money. The other guy goes, what are you doing? It's just a kid. He just gets a lucky shot. That's all. And he like looks at you, and because you pass with hope, you get another turn, and you can respond to them as well if you want. This guy's like basically still getting up. Shit. I'm the weapon. Combo strikes.
So let's see.
Oh shit. So you can also spend 3 hope to activate a special ability, Staggering Strike. And when you succeed on attack, you can temporarily stagger a target and force them to mark stress. And while staggered, they have a disadvantage on attack rolls. It's another ability you have just to add 1 onto the pile.
So Dante is essentially he's gonna crack his knuckles, and while he's listening to them, he's gonna also crack his like neck, and he's gonna say, "You should be afraid. He's lying to you," and then goes to attack this guy over here, the one that's not afraid.
Okay, perfect. Roll it in.
Okay, so hope and fear plus instinct.
Yes. And flare plus. That's a crit.
It'd be an 8.
So when you get 2 of the same number on the thing, that's how you get a critical success in this game. And you just crit, my friend. You can roll a d10, roll a d10 plus 6, and you're gonna multiply the result of the d10 by 2.
Okay.
Also, would you like to make this a combo strike?
Plus with the forceful push.
Oh my god. Okay.
Which is another d6.
Well, oh yeah, that's a crit.
So 2 d6s.
Yep. All right. Do it. Fuck. So 14.
So that is 14. It's 28.
6. So 14. Wait. 20. So it's 14. But then you multiply. No. You multiply the d10s. The d10 roll.
You multiply the d10s. Okay. So the d10s
is
are.
The 6. It's a 6 right now. So it's
8,
20.
So.
No, those
so
are
both
d6s.
of them are 8.
The d10 is this one.
So 4.
This one's
that's
the d10.
8. Oh, that one.
Yeah, so it's 6. So that's 20. So you do 20 fucking damage. Okay. Well, okay. What does that translate to? That might not be. Okay. Well, it is severe damage. He marks 3. He marks 3 damage on him. The fuck. Okay. So this guy is immediately punched, and he's sent all the way back again. Would you like to spend a stress or a hope to make him vulnerable?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Make him vulnerable.
So
he
shuts
the fuck up.
Yeah. So this guy, you knock him back. So I'll mark that off for you.
Well, no, it's not mark a stress. It'd be spend a hope. Oh,
sorry, spend a hope. Yeah. So this guy is vulnerable. He is knocked down. And he is completely knocked out cold. Meanwhile, the other guy hears what you were saying. He's gonna. Let's see if he's able to resist. Okay, nope. Fuck. Okay, he looks at you and he's like, "What do you mean he's lying to me?" he's like looking at you, and he's like genuinely like he's looking back at the other two that are currently in a pile. I need to find a better way of marking when they're vulnerable because this looks stupid. Bro's just standing on his head. I think it's... Oh, here. Vulnerable. There it is. Oh, that's better.
So, basically, Dante is gonna turn to the guy and goes, "He's keeping you alive long enough to watch the mistake," and slowly just continues to crack his knuckles even more.
Roll intelligence. Dante seems like a nice man. Yeah. Dante seems like a great man. Yeah, roll presence.
Okay, presence, just presence.
With hope and fear. Yeah. 14 with fear, so you pass, but I do get a fear token. And he's gonna look over, and he's gonna be like, "Wait, well, oh, can I sub to? Yeah, let me send a link to Zach's channel. Zach Shadows. I'll pin it as well. So here is Zach's channel. Go check him out. And this for over on my Twitch creator dashboard. I can just use the shout out command, I guess. Where's that shout? So Zach. Is it underscore shadows? Just shadows.
Underscore
shadows. Boom. You have to wait another. Oh, someone already shouted you out. Cool. Well, cool. Thanks, Rio. I already know it was. But all right. So he looks at you, and he's like, he goes, Hey, look. Like I said, he tries to take a step back. He's not really able to get far, and he's like, I was just following orders. If you want, I can work for years. If you seem like a powerful, an upstanding citizen, if you will. And he says, I don't mind. Yeah. He's trembling, like he's on the verge of like fall. You could like probably like push him over, and he'd just topple over if you wanted to. Also, I will say at this turn, big point, because you got a fear, actually. I'm gonna spotlight this dude. He's the original grappler guy.
Yep.
And he's gonna go. He like, you see him. Wait, let me roll strength real quick. 10. Yeah, you see him grab his jaw and just snap it back into place. And he goes, I was gonna go easy on you, kid. And then he's gonna run over, and he's just gonna attempt to wallop you with the pipe in his hand. And that's gonna be a -3. Why the fuck does he have -3? Okay. So it's gonna be, this is against your evasion score. 18 -3, 15. Does he hit?
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, he's gonna do his damage, which is a 1d4 plus d6 physical. Oof. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. He does a total of 8 damage. What's that on your thresholds? So,
where's my threshold?
Oh, we didn't fill them in. 1 second. Threshold. Oh my god. Why are your thresholds so goddamn high in this character? Okay. So that would be a minor damage. If you would like, you can spend an armor slot to decrease that from 1 to 0.
What's not? Or are these up here?
Yeah, you have 4 of them to use before your next rest.
Where's the armor slot?
These four shields that you see that are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my.
I want him to do nothing to me.
So you see him, he goes to hit you in the side with his, he goes like, that'll teach you, kid. And it's a bong. And you see, everyone looks down to your side. And then he looks back up at your face and he just sees you there smug, with the most smug look on your face, as the completely unfazed by this guy's pipe. That's what she said. And
unfazed by the pipe. Nothing a man ever wants to hear.
Oh god. Fuck. All right. So the guy. Yeah, it's back to you. It's back to you. Choose to taunt him or convince the other guy or do whatever the fuck you want. I don't even care anymore. It's just stupid. The one platform you can't use. Well, Zach, do you have a YouTube or are you solely on Twitch?
I have a YouTube, yeah. I have a straight YouTube channel and I also have a VOD channel.
I'll hunt them down. It's just Zach Shadow.
Yeah, it's just Zach Shadows.
Zach Shadows VODs and Zach Shadows. Okay, I do have to. I'll post those. Yeah. Here's his 2 YouTube channels. There you go. You guys can go and go check him out there. I want to see Dante in a group setting so bad now. It'll be like Overwatch with the one tank and like.
So Dante, before this guy comes over, as he's rushing over to hit him,
yeah.
Dante is just kind of staring at the frightened man, and all he says is later, and then he gets hit, and he doesn't even move. He does not even move. He doesn't flinch. His hair just kind of like hides his eyes a little bit, and he's just kind of standing there for a second, and he slowly turns his head to the side, and he says, "Predictable." Oh, shit! Okay, so you're gonna spend a hope, and you're gonna add 2 to your next. You're gonna add +2 to your next roll. What are you gonna do to this man? Holy shit! I'm gonna go to punch the shit out of him. All right, in the jaw again.
Oh my god! Roll your instinct, and then add +2 as well. You can click the up here. Yeah. My freaking gosh. And that's a hope as well. Okay, 21. Yeah. Roll your goddamn damage.
Okay, so that's gonna be, what is it? It's a D10 plus a D plus 2 D6s.
It's. Are you using forceful push?
I am, yeah.
Also, in future, and say you're using forceful push ahead of time. That way, just so we know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, go for it. Roll. God damn it. Do you want to use combo strikes again? It's up to you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be using combo strikes as well after
stress.
I roll this.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
I'm making an example out of this guy.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Okay.
So this one is a what? Is that a 9? That's a 9, right?
That is a 9.
Yeah, it is a 9. So that's 18. That's 18 plus 6.
9. No, wait. 18. No, because it wasn't a crit, so you don't double the 9.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So now it's 9 plus 6 is 15. I'm gonna say right now, let me see. Is it before you make damage? Mark stress, combo strike when you roll. But before dealing damage to the target. Okay, so you'll still mark the stress. Okay, so what you're gonna do now is you're gonna roll your D4, and you're gonna keep rolling until you get 1. Yeah, until you. Yeah, you know the drill. It's got to be higher than the first. So roll your D4.
Okay.
3. Okay, you have to get 4 here. No. Okay, so 4. Does it have to exceed? And then if your roll combat dice, if the second roll is equal to or greater, then you can continue rolling. Yep, that's you're up to 6 bonus damage. Roll again. So technically the first time we could have actually kept rolling. But yeah, go on. You keep roll again. Fucking hell! What the fuck is this? Just keep rolling. Just keep fucking rolling. I don't even. I'm going to throw up. Okay, Okay, he's fucking dead. Yeah. Do you want it lethal or non-lethal?
So how?
This is fine. Yep. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, did Zach's PC turn off?
No, I'm here.
Oh, no, he's here. Okay.
No, I'm here. I'm trying to plan out what I want this scene to be for him.
Yeah. Yeah. This is okay. This is fine. I just want you to know that before the combo, you would have already killed him.
This is just a strike fear. This is just a strike fear of them. I kept rolling fucking 3s.
You added 12 damage. It's like almost higher than your initial roll. I think it was 15. You did it 5 times. No, it's 4. It's 4. 12. Okay, it's 12.
So basically, Dante, what he's going to do to this guy, he turns away slowly from the guy who is afraid, and he pushes aside the main guy's pipe and takes a slow, deliberate step towards him. And he doesn't swing or throw a punch. He grabs the guy by the collar and lifts him clean up off the ground. And he starts with his other hand punching him straight into the guts to send him flying before he walks back over and starts to deal on top of them and starts bashing the shit out of him.
With the knuckle duster.
With the knuckle dusters kind of glinting faintly in the light, absorbing essentially the light in the room, in that little alleyway.
So
and he just keeps going. He doesn't say anything. He just keeps going until he's certain that this person's not breathing anymore.
So every single time the fist makes contact with his face, everyone looking, they can't see the guy's face. Most of them are avoiding eye contact, but what they do see is one punch and the guy's entire body twitches. Another punch, the guy's entire body twitches. Fast forward to the point where Dante is satisfied, and for the last like 10 punches, this man was not moving while you were punching him. There was no more twitches
Dante,
for a good while.
He stands up and he just exhales, and he starts to essentially wipe the blood off of his fists, and he doesn't even turn around. He just kind of turns his head and looks back at the other minion who was afraid.
Also, I'm gonna say that at this point, the guy's head is very much caved in, and there are just spiderweb cracks on the ground underneath that guy's head. And the guy,
I like to imagine every single time he punched him, because of the forceful push, it would just send out shockwaves.
Oh my
he wasn't
gosh.
Moving.
It's gonna feel like a fucking earthquake to the people around. Oh, that's awful. He looks like, if you saw the latest episode of JJK, no, the second latest episode, where you see bro got his face punched in. That's what it looks like. This guy has like, his skull is disintegrated, and this guy turns around and he's gonna be like, so boss, what would you like me to do for you today? Would you like a back massage or something. Like, this guy is just fucked off. Like, he crawled away. During that entire scene, bro ran. Are you letting him run, or you can chase him if you want? But he's you see him running with a trail of clear liquid behind him.
He's pissed himself.
I did roll and he got a 1. Fuck. This isn't even like prime Dante. This is like Dante as a kid. Like, fuck, man.
So, let me think.
I hear the thinking lighter.
So, Dante doesn't even really give orders. He looks over at the fearful minion, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't look at him with anger. Doesn't look at him like he's happy. It's just calm. You know, like you know how like a mouse will look at how a cat will look at a mouse before striking or whatever like that. Like he's studying them essentially. And
the guy's gonna take a step back reflexively.
He's essentially trying to like exude that he is untouchable and that he's precise. And all he says is, "Stay here, watch, learn." To try and convey like 3 things. You will only survive by following my directions. And your fear is what's keeping you alive. And that I decide what happens next.
I am going to roll intelligence for this man. 18. Okay. Do you know if he got 5, he would have literally just... If he got lower than 5, he would have literally just stood there until you told him to move. But he nods. He's just nodding. This guy seems to have a little bit of street smarts on him. And he... Wait, one second. I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. All right. He... Oh, one second. I'm gonna sneeze again. God damn it. All right, back. So he nods. You can see that he understands what it was you were saying. He understands that this is like, if he fucks up right now, he is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Yes, boss. Of course. Bless you. Thank you. By the way, the name's 𝕍𝖊.
How do you spell that?
𝕍𝖊. SQUEBLE.
SQUEBLE.
EBLE. 𝕍𝖊.
EBLE.
Actually, it'll be double B.
Double B.
Yeah. By the way, for any of my long-term viewers, this is the one recurring character that's in every single campaign that I run. But this time I didn't make him a goblin.
There we go. Had to write down my notes about who 𝕍𝖊 was.
He just looks over it. He's just like, well, boss. Well, it was I guess I'll be seeing you around. Would you like me to go get you some food or something like that? Probably maybe like a little basin to wash your feet.
How young is Dante at this point, you think?
Dante,
How fucked up is this?
I'd say bro's about...
It's like fucking 10.
Wait, how old is he? So how old is he present day? Like...
Present day, he's like in his late 20s.
So I'd say you can make him 10. I was thinking around like 15-ish, but you can make him 10 if you want.
Yeah.
Squabble wouldn't be much older. He'd be about 3 years older than Dante, roughly. Doesn't look like it because Dante's a fucking giant.
Right. So Dante kind of straightens himself and he keeps like wiping his hands essentially like clean.
Also, as you do, you see
admiring-
your oh, sorry, are you going to admire the knuckle dusters first?
almost admiring the knuckle dusters,
Aye.
but he's keeping calm essentially the entire time. And he speaks to Squabble. It's like, listen carefully, Squabble. Did he say his name?
Yep.
Listen carefully, Squabble. You survived because I allowed it. That makes you useful. We're gonna do this my way. You follow, you observe, you do what's necessary. You keep your head down, and you'll see what it means to live on my terms.
He goes, yes, boss. Yeah, your terms, boss. He's just like backing off slightly. You can see he just really wants to get out of there. He's very much in shock. If you need to find me, boss, I work in the shipyard over there. Just ask for Squabble. Everyone knows me, boss. If you don't find me there, I'm probably dead. He just nods and he kind of fucks off
Before he tries to run, fucking Dante's gonna be like, I won't allow you to die without my permission, Squabble.
He's like, yeah, boss, no dying. Even if Lady Death herself is knocking at my door, I'm gonna be like, well, thing is, yeah, the boss says can't answer the door. Yep, ain't gonna answer the door and ain't dying. Bye, boss. I was gonna just try and fucking run. I fucking love this guy. But I want you to right now roll perception. It will be instinct. It will be your instinct.
Oh, instinct?
Yep.
A hope and fear plus instinct?
Yep.
Or just instinct?
Hope and fear plus instinct.
Okay.
Mm, 15 with hope.
with hope.
Also, roll a d6 and subtract that from it.
A d6?
Yeah. So this will be subtract this from 15. This is how disadvantage works in this game.
Oh, fuck. It's 11.
So while you're admiring
hope,
it,
though, so
you do gain a hope, so that is good. Your knuckle dusters at this point, as your adrenaline and your spirit subsides, your knuckle dusters sort of begin to slowly disintegrate into the air, but you feel that you can bring it back at any time. Now that you've felt it once, you know that at any point you can just clench your fists and they'll reappear. Mm-hmm. However, unbeknownst to you, suddenly and with no, you didn't detect anything. However, from above the alleyway, you hear a clapping, just a soft clap, clap, clap from above you. Should be around like here.
Don't like how the music just got really ominous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't like it. So Dante would freeze for just kind of a moment, right?
Yep.
The alley kind of just almost smells of like sweat, smoke, maybe like previous rainfall.
Also blood from the guy you just mauled.
Yeah. And he kind of tilts his head as he hears the clap, like the clapping sound.
Yep.
He tilts his head slightly and like narrows his eyes. He's not afraid. He doesn't panic. He just kind of recognizes that someone else is watching him, maybe even testing him.
And one thing would be obvious, by the way, the fact that you didn't notice their presence is strange. Yeah. I will say that they were able to evade your detection, your own instinct. Something.
So he doesn't clench his fists immediately. He kind of like lets his hands be empty.
Okay.
And he has a faint smile. He's not amused, but it's like a faint one. And he's relaxed, but he's ready. He doesn't want to be caught off guard, you know. And this is as his ears are also listening to 𝕍𝖊 essentially running away.
You hear faint like sobs, like as he's running away, he's also crying quietly.
So he's just gonna be like, essentially trying to make sure that he's not caught off guard.
Right.
Just says, "I was wondering when someone else would join the game."
And as you look up, you see the first thing you see are two legs dangling off the edge, crossed in a very elegant, feminine pose. Full, like tight, kind of rough leather leggings into shoes that
Hello, Reaper.
Basically these are like, it's similar to work boots, but you can tell there's an eye of fashion that's being kind of being weaved into them. A green cloak and a feminine figure with seems quite tall, similar to, I'd say they'd be quite tall, about like 6 foot-ish, kind of sitting there clapping slowly. They're fully in like this tight leather armor with like a green hood draped over their head. You can barely see their eyes, but the bits that you do see are like beaming at you, like almost looking straight through you, and a sort of sultry voice kind of responds like, "Oh, you are far too young for me to play with, but I am impressed. What's your name, boy?" She says, but she's talking softly, but you can hear her all the way down here.
I'm too young. She knows. She knows. She knows.
Uh-oh.
What'd you say? You're too young for me to play with? What's your name, though?
Yeah, he said, "What? You're too young for me to play with, but I am impressed. Tell me your name."
So Dante kind of tilts his head slightly. The corner of his mouth is like lifting a little bit. Right? It's controlled.
Right.
But it's a faint smirk. Right?
Right.
And his eyes are kind of burning with like a little bit of a sharp awareness. You know, he's not trying to intimidate.
Right.
But, you know, he doesn't step back.
He doesn't flinch.
He is standing his ground, and he is studying the person up top as carefully or as possible as he can, as carefully as possible, as they are studying him. Right?
Yeah.
And even though others may like run away or feel incredibly unnerved, Dante is unshaken, I guess.
Okay.
He's trying to stay calm. And he just kind of responds very simply, Dante. Dante Noir.
And she goes, Dante Noir. Interesting. She looks and she says, well, tell me, Dante Noir, this power that I just watched you use, it seems a little uncharacteristic for someone all the way out here in the boonies. And she looks over and she says, what is your affiliation with the Academy? And I will say, we'll make you roll to see if you know stuff about the Academy, or do you think you would just know some stuff? So we can do a knowledge roll if you want.
He would not know. We literally live out here in like the literal bumfuck nowhere industrial district.
Okay, give me a knowledge roll then. You have -1 on it NOA. This is to see if he's heard whispers at best. So give me a knowledge roll.
She said, what is your connection to the Academy?
Yes. So I'm just gonna this is just in his mind, like to see how much he would know about the Academy.
Is this a hope and fear plus knowledge, or
Yep.
just straight up knowledge?
Hope and fear.
Hope and fear knowledge.
Yeah, all of these are just modifiers to existing rolls, so you will never be rolling them on their own. 14 with hope.
This is a 14 with hope. Yeah.
Well, you get a hope token for one anyway. So in terms of the Academy, you've just heard whispers amongst workers, people dreaming of one day enrolling, something about them being like defenders of the island, something, but no one in this district's ever heard of them, let alone be defended by them. So that's about the extent you would know.
So he has only overheard whispers, but he's never, but he doesn't know much.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever seen them in this district.
Yeah, they're almost like mythical creatures at this, like all the way out here.
So Dante again is just kind of, his head is still kind of tilted, like he's like almost a little inquisitive, and he's trying to weigh whether this person is testing him. But he just kind of, he thinks for a moment about like the memory of when the Knuckle Dusters first appeared, right? But it flickers for just a moment, like a small reminder that if something happens, he does have that. But as fast as that pops into his mind, he just kind of shrugs his shoulders a little bit, you know, just subtly, calm, almost like how someone would do in like in a conversation with just like a friend, right? Just casual,
right? Okay.
But he's still trying to measure the other person.
Okay.
But he kind of just goes, the Academy. I've heard of them. Guardians of the Islands, defenders of what floats above the clouds. But they've never been where I am. Not yet. Doesn't make me less capable.
At this point, you see that your answer it kind of got to her, as like she's unable to hide this like toothed grin, and she's just like, you see at this point she like pulls her hood down, and you see this kind of like long flowing purple hair, and she goes, "You've piqued my interest, boy." She says, well, if you've never had direct contact with the academy, then that makes you very, very special. Do you know what that... at this point, she's going to leap. She's gonna like leap down from this. It's like about 2 stories, and she just like she almost stops like a foot above the air, glows slightly, and then lands. And she's not approaching you. She's still staying by the wall, right? And she's like, she looks at you and she's like, "Are you aware of that power that just manifested in your hand? How long has it have you had it? Perhaps I can..." She's kind of smirking at this point, and she's not even trying to hide, and she's like, "Perhaps I could shed some light for you."
She's like, "How are you aware of that power you have? How long have you had it?"
Yeah, now she's just starting to question you. But it seems to not be out of like, she's not even testing so much anymore. It's just more of a, now she's just kind of inquisitive. You can see like she's completely dropped her guard.
What was the thing she last said? I can help you, kind of?
I can, it's more like, she said something along the lines like, "I can enlighten you," kind of thing.
I can enlighten you.
She said, "Consider it payment for the show that you just put on for me." Also, at this point, she's standing in front of you, and she's like, even though you're a giant, she still kind of like towers over you a little bit.
So, when she essentially jumps down and essentially almost lands right in front of him,
right?
You know, he watches the landing, not like impressed,
right?
But essentially cataloging it into his mind. You know, the purple hair, the controlled descent, the no wasted motion. To him, he thinks that's useful. Any info to him basically allows him to survive like another day in this district. He kind of clenches, he kind of like unclenches his fists like instinctively, like he clenches it and unclenches it like instinctively.
Right.
And he just doesn't kind of think for him. He takes a moment to think before he says, "I don't control it. I just noticed it. And I don't take lessons from strangers without knowing the cost."
She smiles again and she says, she kind of puts her hands up a little bit. But you can also very much, she puts her hand up, but you can very much see like a kind of like hidden blade like on her wrist, kind of strapped to her wrist. But she's putting her hands up. So she's trying to show you that she's no threat. But she says, "As I said, it's simply payment for the show that you just put on. Consider me quite impressed. I was here to, I heard a bit of commotion and came to check it out, only to find out that it," she looks at the guy on the ground, "sorted itself out, if you will." And she says, at this point, I'm going to say that you guys are a little bit further apart, but she kind of starts walking out of the alley and she says, "Come." She says, "I'll inform you a little bit of the world. It'll be up to you as to what you do with that information. For me, seeing a natural talent as yourself, I like to, how should I say, water the seed, see what grows from it. Call it a hobby of mine." And she just continues as well, and she just says, "That thing on your wrist," she's like, walking and talking, and she's saying, also, by the way, do you follow her? She's just kind of just walking down the street. She's not leading you anywhere.
What'd you say? She said watering a seed?
Yeah, she said she it's a personal hobby of her is doing her part to water the seed. So, like, help the new generation type thing, but kind of in a backwards way of saying it.
So Dante's he's curious, but he's still cautious. He doesn't want to blindly follow anyone,
right?
But he still wants to see what knowledge she's kind of hinting at.
Oh, also one thing you would have seen as well on her body, on her person, is as she was going down and the cloak would have like lifted up, is it on the side of her armor? You see, well, she's kind of got her like, what do you call these? Your do you know the sides of your waist? She kind of has those cut out, and on the side you see like a tattoo of what looks like a hand, like a black handprint on it. It seems some kind of like it's worth remembering.
Okay.
But
let me just write that down.
Let me
write that down. Let's see. No! Squabble! My notes about Squabble, no!
No, did you just delete your Squabble notes?
Oh, shit!
Are you able to control Z?
No, I'm not. Oh, I hate this. My notes. Oh, Squabble. Fearful minion that Dante recruited only lived because they were afraid. Works at the shipyard.
Also, I will say as well, your story, so do you see the map up here? So your story, rather than taking place in here, which is where the academy is, your story, you'd be more here.
Okay.
It just makes sense because this is the more industrial district and this is very far from the academy's influence, etc. So this just, yeah, okay. So you'd be here. Okay, but yeah.
You said black hands.
Black hand tattoo.
Tattoo on their hip? Like around their hip?
Yeah, kind of on their side, like on their
haunches.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you call it. It's like it's like
waist?
Belly button, but then 90 degrees on the other side. Do you know what I mean? It's like belly button level, but on their side. Yeah, that's kind of where it is. I get location matters less than
flanks.
The flanks, exactly.
Or the lumbar region.
Exactly. I was like, my favorite part of a woman is the tomahawk steak.
The side of their stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
Purple hair. There we go. I just write that down. I had to write down notable character.
Awesome. Yeah.
He. Yes.
I was gonna say just since you're already taking down notes, she's gonna be like, the name's Velvet, by the way. Velvet. Oh fuck! What was her name again? Oh yeah. It was fuck. Oh yeah, it was Velvet 𝕍𝖊𝖙.
Velvet 𝕍𝖊𝖙.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that's probably spelled how it sounds.
Yeah, it should be fine. No, we dropped my tweezers. Oh, there they are. Okay, so you said you're... Sorry, yeah, Karen.
He kind of watches her walk away for a moment, and he, like, narrows his eyes slightly. To him, the alley is kind of quiet now, except he still kind of hear the echoes of Squabble running away. And, you know, the knuckle dusters are gone, but Dante still feels like there's a lingering like awareness of the power like humming under his skin.
Right.
He tilts his head again, like you know how like a cat would tilt its head curiously. And his own like a smirk starts to form faintly on his own, and he decides to follow, but again, it's on his own terms. He's trying to you know, size the terrain, the risks, and like what he gains a stand from everything.
Right.
So he says, lead the way, but don't expect me to be impressed twice.
She's gonna chuckle. You see that she's leading you. It's nowhere suspicious. You're on a. She's walking down the main road. You don't sense any immediate threat. From where she's leading you, she's just leading. She's leading you somewhere, but doesn't seem anywhere. She says,
for the viewers watching, Dante's actually 10 years old right now.
Yeah,
so he is not full giant height yet.
Yeah.
He's like as tall as like a teenager would be.
Yeah, he'd be like 5, like probably 5'10" to 6 foot at most.
Yeah.
But he's, as she's leading him, she goes, that right there, that weapon that you summoned is known as a Sora. They say it's the manifestation of one's soul. They can say all they want. What matters is that it makes you stronger, faster, smarter than those without them. Apparently everyone can awaken them, but most need help. The Sora are the only thing which can harm the Gaia. And I will say that, Dante, this is like, the Gaia are a very real threat, and they attack indiscriminately, and there have been regular attacks around this area, so you wouldn't know what that is. And she says, your ability to awaken them at such a opportune time shows a natural affinity with the chi. This is the energy which fuels the Sora. This is what allows us to do many things. And she looks over and she says, I asked you about the she's walking, but she kind of tilts her head back. You know, she tilts her head back and sort of half looks back to talk to you. And she's like, I asked you about the academy earlier. That's because most of the people who weave the Soras, Soras, plural. You can see now at this point she's just gone full casual. She's like completely like, it's almost like when you see your friend dressing like from school, just in their home clothes. That's kind of the vibe she's giving. And she goes,
because they mainly wield the Sora, is what she said?
Yeah, she said most of the people that wield Sora go to the academy for guidance. Is what she said. And she said, however, there are some of us that find the academy somewhat of a, how should I say, stick in the mud, if you will. Bureaucracy, rules, order. They act as the defenders of the world, but for the most part are too scared to get their hands dirty. There are others who are more willing to act on behalf of the people. Take matters into our own hands. Call us a militia of sorts. She kind of smirks and she says, and she looks over to see, she's, at this point, she kind of like turns around to kind of see your reaction to this information, if any. And then she looks and she says, I would rather, personally speaking, and the choice is yours, you're under no obligation here, I would rather see you and your talents fully utilized. Obviously, You would be very well compensated. But I find that the academy is far too sanitary for those of us used to living in the shadows. What do you think, Dante Noir?
So he's trying to, like, again, his head tilts to the side again. He's trying to let the words kind of sink into his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Chi, Sora, Gaia, like they're all concepts he's never fully encountered. Of course, he knows about the Gaia.
Right, but he's never analyzed them.
Yeah, he's never really analyzed it or taken in the info.
Right.
But the logic to him is kind of obvious. Those with talents are rare. And he's proven that he has it. And he kind of meets Velvet's gaze without flinching. Still with like a small smirk, like kind of tugging a little bit on his lips.
He's kind of getting excited by the proposition, kind of.
He appreciates the respect, but he's still weighing his options carefully.
Awesome.
I don't need the academy to survive. I've handled what's in front of me before anyone else could. If your militia moves faster than they do, I'll see what can be done on my terms.
She also smirks, and she under her breath, because she kind of goes, "We pay better too."
That's it? It just says we pay better too. Okay.
Just one like dig at the academy.
Good. I like being paid for results, not promises.
She said, our organization, we don't hold hands. Not like I think that would be an issue for you. When you're out in the field, we live, we die. It's part of the job. She looks over him. She says, before we go any further, let me ask you this, Dante Noir. When you look around at all these people, she kind of like gestures at all the people walking by. You see hard workers, some people coming home, some people going to work. Very few wealthy people in this area. It's mostly like people who work in the mines and stuff, people who work in the industrial area and manufacturing. She says, all these people are part of this collective people, no matter what race they are, known as humanity. What do you think, Dante Noir, is the core of this humanity? What makes someone human per se? Choose wisely. Tell a lot about someone based on the answer to this question.
I'm getting fucking philosophical now.
This would be 10-year-old Dante, by the way, so feel free to, any answer is fine.
I know.
Oh yeah, for the viewers, by the way, the entire concept of Sora Academy, the big moral dilemma is humanity. Kind of the overarching plot line, if any of you guys are ever wondering. What the hell does money do for me? I feel like Dante, because Dante's working. That's the thing. He's like 10 years old, but like he's already working. Probably illegal now they think about it, but like, it's, you know what? 10-year-old me was watching Power Rangers.
So Dante kind of looks over the district, you know, the dock workers, hauling crates, homeless people who spend many cold nights on the streets. The occasional elite sneaking by in their private like carts or what have you.
Yes.
And his eyes kind of linger on patterns of desperation and self-interest and the survival instincts of kind of everyone around him. Survival, fear, and knowing who decides what you live for. That's what makes us human and weak.
At this point, this part of me is also, this is me IRL, but she suddenly stops walking and she grins and suddenly she lets out a big hearty like Dante, you are wise beyond your years. And suddenly her smile drops. Remember that. Never forget it. The Gaia. The Academy won't tell you this. The Gaia are twisted representations of the things that humanity... What was the word that you used specifically? The things you're looking for. You used a specific word. It was like
Like, what do you mean? What I just said?
Yeah, you said like they're searching for.
So he said, "Oh, what he's searching for?"
You said that what makes humanity weak? They're searching for some.
Oh, survival, fear, and knowing who decides what you live for. Yeah. That's what makes us human and weak.
And she says, searching who decides what you live for. Each Gaia represents a different longing innate in each human, twisted and perverted into a creature with the ability to bend reality itself. The path of the chaser, it's not one that's specifically one of us. It's going to be pitting you against these ideals. And somehow you've already found the answer at the ripe old age of not that old. And she smiles and she says, well, that's all the questions I have for you, Dante. I guess you know what I'm about to ask you now. Or should I say, offer you. And once again, the choice is yours. If you say no, you walk away. We never see each other again. And she looks at you and just kind of waits for the answer.
Dante kind of like he's thinking through the consequences, the opportunity, and the risk. His fists kind of clench lightly at his sides, It's not in fear. It's not in, but in anticipation and preparation. He's kind of scanning her face or scanning her for any trace of like deceit, the faintest twitch,
Roll.
the way her blade kind of sits hidden on her wrist, like everything, like just trying to turn it all into data for calculation.
Roll. Roll your instincts here.
Just straight instincts with hope and fear.
Yep. I'll also if you want to spend a hope, I'll let you use your predictable as well.
Fog it.
All right, +2. All right, let's go.
12 with hope.
Well, you get your hope back. But you don't notice anything immediately with her. You see that for the most part she's being transparent, but in a way that like it's not out of like, what's the word?
A realm of possibility.
Well, it's more like it's not out of like her being lazy or her being like not on guard. She just doesn't see the need to lie to you. It's one of those.
Doesn't feel like threatened to.
Doesn't feel threatened, and it's just like, believe me if you want, I genuinely don't care type thing. That's kind of how she's her body language. However, you do pick up something off about the entire situation. Nothing inherently hostile, but very faintly like the street is busier than usual at this time kind of thing. Just, it's kind of like everything is, there's just something off. I'll say it doesn't seem like danger, right? It's just something's up. I need to get more music that's not creepy. 1 second, let's play ancient right. Oh, also, I will also say that because we've gone overtime, we'll probably just have to do the arbiter stuff, like.
Okay, that's fine.
Or maybe not even like, if you want to just get started, we can just fill in what happened and then just assume. Yeah, you know what I mean.
You could do it like a fast forward.
Yeah, exactly.
You could just start putting the info in over time.
Exactly. We can do like through flashbacks and stuff. Okay, awesome. But yeah, all right, let's see it. Let's see how. I will say we're almost over because I know we've gone like well over time.
So Dante, again, he's lived on these streets.
Yeah.
A lot, right? So he's scanning the streets while keeping Velvet in sight. And he starts to like talk to her, like an almost calm but teasing tone.
Right.
Something's off. You're acting like none of this matters, but I don't buy it. What am I missing?
She looks back and she says, nothing. If you want me to be perfectly honest. In the time we were talking, some of my friends got a little curious. They just came to see what all the fuss is about. That's all. Once again, you have my word. Say no, you never see me again. And say yes, and you begin on the path to becoming something more than you are now. I love Velvet. Please don't kill her off.
So to Dante, you know, he's like, you know, he's clocked the crowd, right?
Yeah. He's
clocked her confidence, clocked that her quote unquote friends doesn't mean rescue. To him, it means pressure.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just lets his gaze drift like once more over the streets, the faces, the movement, the exits, and then kind of back to Velvet. Just then stop selling it like a miracle. If your friends are watching, it means you've already made your choice. You just want to know if I'm worth it. So, yes, I'll walk the path. But understand this. I'm not doing it to become something more. I'm doing it to become something useful.
She, at this point, she nods silently, faint grin, and she clicks her fingers. And as soon as she does, everyone on the street turns. Every single person, there's about 30 people, they all turn. And they just look, not in a way that's intimidating, just kind of like everyone was holding a breath and they all just exhale. Kind of, you know what I mean? And they all turn to look at her. And they all nod in approval silently. And she smirks and she says, "And useful you will become, Dante Noir. Welcome to the path that'll eventually lead you to becoming part of the Black Company." And with that, we're gonna end. Woo!
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, sorry we couldn't get to the Arbiter stuff. We just ran over time, man. But like, fuck. Well, yeah, what did you think? You got your first fight in. You got your Sora in. You got your Black Company in another fucking world. Fucking hell, bro.
Ever present. Ever present. Do these notes save, by the way, or should I just?
So what I want you to do, so over here, what you're gonna do is you're going to click and drag. So you're gonna look at the top and you're gonna start here, and you're just gonna click and drag all the way down to here, just to make sure you've got everything. Like all the way down to make sure you've got your notepad as well. Like all of the cards, all of everything here, like these things as well.
Oh, you just unselected them, you bastard!
Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, yeah, I see. And now you're gonna right-click them. Right-click something, and then there should be a button that says Save Object.
Save Object.
And then you can call that kind of
root
like
folder.
Yeah, you call it something like Dante episode 1 or something.
Save.
Perfect. And now try to load it in again, and let's place it up here. So press objects in the top, and then press save objects, and then you'll see the thingy, and then you just click it and place it somewhere, and then it'll load it up, and we can see if it saved everything properly. Well, that's that would be a no. That would be a no.
Fuck.
That's so funny.
I just hit Control Z. I just hit fucking Control Z.
You're fine. It just reloaded it.
Oh no!
You know what?
I everything again.
I am going to save it just in case you fuck it up again. Okay, there. Now you try.
Everything is loading up for me again because I just hit Control fucking Z. So I gotta. It is okay. There we are.
I don't know how you managed to copy only the table. I know what it is.
Okay.
It's because you right-clicked. So yeah, next time right-click one of the things you've already highlighted. So you want to get it all.
Right-click on one of the things that I've already highlighted. Okay.
And then right-click it.
So then, right-click.
And save object.
Right-click. Save object. Dante Noir.
Yeah.
Save. Okay.
All right, now let's try it again.
Okay.
Imagine we didn't check and you try to load it the next time.
Save objects. Dante Noir.
All right. Wait.
What do I? What? I can't put it.
Oh wait, but there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that looks like a. Oh fuck's sakes!
Oh fuck!
Oh my fucking
God! Oh no!
Oh
no!
I'm just gonna delete these before you press Control Z again. My God. I'm crying.
Oh, the torch is still there.
Torch is not there.
How do I? All right, right click. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So that is saved, and the notes look like they copied over as well. So that's good. So next time you play, you literally just place it on the tables, and it'll automatically up to the stats and everything, except for this red table because I actually don't know how we broke it. But yeah. So what did you think of? What do you think of session? What do you call session 0? Is it really just meant to be like getting you familiar with the system?
Dante gives no fucks.
10-year-old Dante
gives no fucks, dude.
This 10-year-old is gonna happen when he's in his late 20s, and he's not even battle hardened yet. Like the fuck.
Bro's gonna have his first shower, gonna change his life.
I wonder if he's not softens up, but I wonder if like he becomes so like quote unquote like strong that he doesn't need to be as like serious or something, or if it's gonna go the other way and he just gets more hardened. But I'm curious to see how you develop it. What I'm thinking is that like, so what we can just do just straight up, one thing that you would know is the whole arbiter thing happens and he tells you to come fight him in the academy if you want to face him again, and that would be your character's reason for being in the academy in the first place. So we can just say that just so that you can start doing if you want to join a mission and stuff. And so the way that it works from here on is I'll have missions and stuff that I'll post and I'll post the rough how long, how many sessions it would take to complete that mission, roughly what date it's going to be running, and then you can just like sign up whenever. Like I said, it's super low commitment, so it's like you don't have to sign up for a mission like straight away. You can do whenever you're free and whenever you have time. I plan to have this going at least, I'd say, a year.
Okay. Be prepared. Squebble's now Dante's minion.
I will let you sub in Squebble whenever this
Squebble is Dante's minion. Dante is forming like his low-key own street gang.
I had a person, so one of the previous iterations of Squebble, so he was coming back and he was so much more annoying, right? And the guy turns around and says, Squebble, come here for a sec. And he leads him away from the party. And I was just like, so Squebble, this entire world, his character was similarly aligned to Dante, but almost a little bit more extreme. And you'll see why in a sec. Because what he does is, he goes, this world, you're too good for this world, Squebble. And she's like, he's like, really, boss? And he's like, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a reward. And you just turn around for me. And then he's like, okay. And everyone else is obviously, they're not there because he led them away from the party. And he goes, Squebble, thank you for being you. Snaps his neck. And comes back to the party like, oh, I sent Squebble on the quest. And it's like, what the the entire party's jaw dropped. They're like, what the fuck?
I knew you were gonna try to kill Squebble off in the background. I'm like, nah. You ain't getting rid of my street gang. Fuck that. I'm having that. That's
Bro's
mine.
actually going to. I can't wait for them to like show up in your like hometown, which is like this area, and you just like rock up with the entire black company. I was like, what's up, guys? That's crazy. And I guess the black company would count more as an order born than a sly born, if anything, because they're not really above board, but they're more above board than a sly. A sly born would be straight up like racketeering and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. What do you think of the session? You liking Dante?
Well,
you liking the system?
I am liking Dante. The system I'm still a little bit confused about, but you know, it's something that you'll learn as you go.
Of course.
Type situation. It was fucking sick. Didn't expect to absolutely demolish a guy.
I'm fucking
just
so dumb.
absolutely just start pummeling into his face. Literally had my I can always have another one. Moment.
How do
The
I didn't
fucking
realize it was
invisible moment.
equal or higher. That makes it so much stronger than I thought. I thought it
just
had to
kept
be
rolling
higher.
Threes. I just kept
That
rolling
doesn't even happen.
threes.
Let me look up the probability of that. What is the probability of rolling, what was it, 4 threes on a d4?
Was it 4 threes? It might have been 3.
What was it? No, it was definitely over 3. It's definitely over 3.
No, like 5?
I think it was 5.
Threes, I think.
5 threes on a d4 in a row. Let's see. So that would be 0.097% chance.
Like
That's
just absolutely
crazy.
demolished that guy.
So what even is that? It's like a 0.1% chance if you round up. That's absurd. But yeah, so that guy was going to be a recurring character. He's not coming back. He's dead.
Squebble's taking that spot now.
Squebble, you're right. Squebble has taken that spot. One of the guys has absolutely pissed himself, so that's gonna have consequences. Not bad consequences, but you'll definitely have a lot more street cred.
I mean, fucking murdered a guy. You'd hope he'd have more street cred.
He did murder a guy. He murdered a guy that was like 3 times his age, and like a known gang leader. So that's a thing. What else did he do? So honestly, that's
Didn't kill Velvet.
He didn't kill Velvet. He didn't attempt to fight her. That was good. I had several little branching options, and this is one of the better ones. It's definitely one of the better ones. It's better than you wake up and you're in jail. That was another one. There's also one ending where you're exiled to Sora Academy. This one's pretty chill. All right. Shall we wrap it there? Shall we wrap it up there, man?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Thank you so much for that, guys. Make sure you guys go check out Zach. We've given him I think I can give you another shout out actually on Twitch.
You're just being like, please don't kill Velvet.
Yeah, please don't kill Velvet.
Please don't kill Velvet.
I was like,
that's up to you, dude.
I didn't realize. What's it called? I didn't realize that she's just cool, dude. She's just cool. My favorite dark.
I'm like over here just being like, that's like when you said that, I'm like, that's up to you, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean,
second she shows hostile intent, that's it. It's gonna be lights out. Like,
she's I don't know. She's ended up being a lot cooler than I thought. I think it's just because the interaction with you kind of like challenged her a lot. So she was like, okay, I'll play along.
That's why I had to like think really hard about what to say in those moments, like taking catalog of everything the other characters say, because I'm like, when I play characters like that, I'm like, what they say is super important.
Right. Which is good because I tend to overthink those things a lot and no one ever really appreciates it. So I'm glad that someone appreciated the nuances in her speech and stuff. But yeah, the little but yeah, man. All right. I will let you go. I think I've got another one of these to do straight after.
Oh my god.
Why do I do this to myself?
Why do you do this to yourself?
Yeah, but do you have
I'm
anything...
pretty sure there's someone who is supposed to be here at the same time, actually.
No, I was you guys booked the same time, but I can't.
Okay, yeah.
I
got you.
So what was the do you have anything planned or something on stream that you want to shout out while you're here?
Friend Stop Friday. Project Zomboid with friends.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow. That's it. I got nothing.
Yippee!
Yippee!
All right, man. I'll see you around. Looking forward to seeing Dante, freaking full-grown Dante in all his glory. It's gonna be terrifying. All right. Good luck, man. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. What'd you guys think? What you guys think of Dante? Yeah, bro, I think Zach played him really well. But the only notes I ended up taking during that entire session was Squebble belongs to Dante. That ended up being the only thing that I have written in my notes. So I'm gonna need to go back to the VOD and fill everything in. Let me see if I can message Shadow and see if he's still up to do his. Let's see. Yo, what's up, 𝕿𝖍𝖊? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's the crack? Wanted to your story now. I think he's playing some Dark and Darker, so we'll give him a chance. But let me also clean up. This is the part that no one sees, right? Is that, I mean, I did a little bit of it while we were ending up. So let me delete the character sheet here because he already did copy it down, which is fine. And we just delete this. What's the game? This is Tabletop Simulator. So we're currently doing Daggerheart. It's my big Sora TTRPG project, which is it's been quite eventful. So far, every single story has added something very unique. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised with how good people actually are at storytelling and stuff, you know? Gotta sleep. Good night, Phantom. No worries, Ringa. Thanks so much for popping in. Let's see. I think Shadow is currently in a Dark and Darker game, so we'll give him some time because we went a little bit over time, and we'll see if he's able to. We'll see if he's up to jump in. And I think somewhere in the middle of that. Let's see. Yo, can you do an at time for me so that translates into my time? There we go. 20th at 10 p.m. What time zone? A lot of people are just telling me times, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what times that is. All right, and then I roll EST, 10 p.m. EST on the 20th. I mean, that should be fine. I need to put all of these in my, what's the word? I came late, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, no worries. We just finished our solo story with, Zach. Now we're just waiting on Shadow. Then we're going to do Shadow's solo story. And then we're going to be done for the night. It's already almost 6 a.m. I'm dying. But I will stay awake. Let me see if I've got everyone's. Sniff check. Sniff check. That's crazy. I just showered. Thank you very much. I just got a sniff check. It's almost 6 a.m. Yeah, it's a little late. Do you guys want to do a little karaoke while we're waiting for Shadow? Why am I up? Because I'm a full-time streamer. That's why. Bro gotta pay his bills. Let me should we do a little, yeah, we'll do a little karaoke while we wait for Shadow. Let's see if he finishes up the round. Dude, the sun even up? Exactly. I don't need to sleep yet. The sun isn't up. Let's do this one. I haven't sang all day though. I haven't sang all week. I feel like I haven't sang all week. Am I washed? We'll find out. 10-year-old John. Yeah. Wait, that's so good. Wait. That's so accurate though. And I'll invite he's playing Dark and Darker. And we'll see. Let's see. You pass, you prove. Heck yeah. And then So we've got you. When did Sven say? I think Sven also got a date down. 8 p.m. EST tomorrow, which should be good as well. Sounds good. 7 p.m. on a Sunday sounds good as well. February 7th, Saturday, 3 a.m. Sounds good. Okay. I've got a lot of these to do over the next few days, Chad. A lot of it. A lot of it. And then rain is on Sunday as well. Okay. I'm going to need to go through and, like, find a way to put these all on my calendar. Hopefully I don't forget any. But let's do this song. I've got to turn off my noise cancellation. There it is. There we go. Now I have some reverb. Look at that. Everything sounds better with a wee bit of a reverb. All right, let's see if this works, shall we? This is my brand new mic that Hector bought. Absolute legend. And I'm going to see if it's actually... Let's see how it sounds with the old karaoke. I've never sang this song with it. My last mic I've had for 5 years, by the way. This is a brand new mic. Okay, so Shadow, I'm here. Yeah, sure. I do want to give him a chance to see the message, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. Do you guys know this song? This is the song I like to sing whenever we're playing anything to do with Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, misty eye of the mountain below, keep careful watch on my brother's soul, and should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep careful watch over Jorin sun. Yeah. If this is to end in fire, then we should all burn together, raise the flames climb high into the night. We're calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside. Oh yeah, that's good. That sounds good. And if we should die tonight, then we should all die together, raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountains. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. I hope that you'll remember me. Alright, key change. Oh, should my people follow, then surely I will do the same. Confined in mountain halls, we got too close to the flame. We're calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire, and it's burning the trees. I see fire, hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. And I hope that you remember me. And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes. For if the dark returns, then my brothers will die. And as the sky is falling down, it crashed into this lonely town. And with the shadow on the ground, I hear my people screaming down. Now I see fire, and it's inside the mountains. I see fire, and it's burning the trees. I see fire, hollowing souls. I see fire, blood in the breeze. Yes, I see fire. Yes, I see fire. And I see fire. And I see fire burn on the mountainside. Yo, okay, so Shadow just messaged. He is here. He just needs to finish his match. So we have two options. Either we just chill out, or I just keep singing. I don't mind either way. My voice can handle it. I can take it. I can take it, boss. He's just playing some Dark and Darker. Just keep on singing. Let's see. What are some good? What will be some good D&D style? I don't know. Like, let's see. Will be some good. Oh, maybe this one. Oh shoot! My brain just went like. I think this one. Yeah, let's try this song. Why isn't that working? Wait, why is that not working? No, that's not. You know what? I won't do two Ed Sheeran songs in a row. Because there are some people apparently that just really, really dislike Ed Sheeran. I don't get it, but I mean, you have your taste. Some people are welcome to their own opinions, as long as they know that if it differs from mine, that they're wrong. But you can have them. Here we go. Oh yeah, do you know this song? Yeah, let's see if it's good. Here we go, chat. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind. Think I can see through this, see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, maybe I'm blind. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer? I do see in what you believe. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Whoa. Some people got real problems, and some people out of love. And some people think I can solve them, but Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie. Begging forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Whoa. You some people got real problems, and some people out of love. Yeah, some people think I can solve them, but Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I'm only human, I make mistakes. I'm only human, that's all it takes to put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Cause I'm no prophet or messiah. You should go looking for something higher. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human, do what I can. I'm just a man, I do what I can. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Yeah. You're a damn good singer friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I personally am absolutely loving how my mic sounds, because like I said, I just got this mic and oh my goodness, it sounds beautiful. Right now what we're doing is we're just getting ready for Shadow. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just get his character ready for him just so we can launch straight into it when he starts. But thank you, Rain. I appreciate the compliment. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna open up his character over here on this side. So far, we've done 3 characters. So we've done Klaus, we've done Knoxford, we've done Dante Noir. Those are the 3 characters we've done. Now we're about to do 𝕿𝖍𝖊. So let's see. Bro is a Seraph class. For anyone who doesn't know, the Seraph class are basically the paladins of this game. We'll go here. And I'm also trying my best to just make sure that all of the characters are like unique in their own kind of special way, you know? What are these? Player dice. Oh, prayer dice. Oh, cool. He gets those at the start of the turn. He is a divine wielder subclass. These are his masteries for when he levels up. Winged Sentinel he doesn't need because that's not what he is. Did he take bare bones? I wonder. He did take bare bones. I feel like everyone that had the option to take bare bones took bare bones. Then the other one's Mending Touch. Alright, what's next? Seraph starting items. Tank gotta be good tanks. I know, right? I think, the tankiest people are... Well, also, did you see how obscenely tanky Dante is for no reason? Dante is so tanky, and he has high evasion as well. I was telling Zach, like, he accidentally made like the most OP character ever. And he does damage. He's got a great sword. Oh no, he took the health potion, not the stamina potion. You're a better support tank, that is true. Yeah, it looks like the way that Shadow has his tank built. Shadow's tank is more of a like healer tank, if that makes sense. Which one did he get? Was it Sigil of Your God or was it Bundle of Offerings? I think it was Sigil. Yeah, Sigil of the God, yeah. Which is actually renamed to Family Ceremonial Blade. An ancient blade passed down through the Yazir. Yazir. It's Y-E. family. There we go. I can delete this. What else am I forgetting? These are the spell cards. Don't need that. Now he is an sorry. Where is it? Am I blind? Infernus or Giant. Qatari. Oh, is Asari possibly a playtest race? Huh. Let's see. Playtest ancestry. Oh, the Aetherius. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, looks like they're playtest. Huh. Well, good to know. Pop this over here. Put that there. And he is an Orderborn, I believe. No, he's a Highborn. There we go. And then I just transfer his... Oh, I need his weapon. It's a great sword and a tower shield. How many Slyborns we got? I think maybe 2. We don't actually have that many. Surprisingly enough. I'm actually surprised. I thought a lot more people would go with it. But to be fair, the Slyborn buff is not... It's not overpowered. There are definitely some, if you wanted to min-max, there's some very overpowered... some very overpowered classes. With more RP than being OP. Yeah, that's... Dude, the crazy thing is when... The crazy thing is Zach's character being so strong is actually purely accidental. Like, it wasn't meant to be that strong at all. This is the motherboard module, by the way. This is for, like, a sci-fi setting. Look at this. It's kind of cool. You can, like, give yourself extra augments. But that is for a completely different story. I'd love to find a way to incorporate it, but I think there's such thing as too many. What's this? Broader character level guide, don't need that. It's probably going to come back to bite me in the ass later, but it is what it is. I do like how we're slowly starting to get everybody's characters on the screen. See this? I almost lost him. So look, we've got, there's Wheezy's character, there's Dante, there's Klaus. It's cool. It's cool. We just have him here. Let's see what else we've got. It's an NPC. I should probably, I think I'm gonna make like an NPC bag. If I just put all my NPCs. Velvet Underhaven. The GM. Visible only to me. Yeah. So, I official of the Black Company. Sultry. High British. That's her voice note. Mysterious. There we go. Like I still find it funny how Zach is able to bring the Black Company into every single RP that he enters, which is quite funny. And this is going to be NPCs. Boom. Look at that. I'm also going to have my little MP3 player here as well. It's going to be my... Wait, what? Wait, how do I, oh, shoot. That's like its own thing. Look at this. Oh, yeah! The question is, how do I... That's volume. Ambient. I like that. So I've just got stuff that I can use now. So I've been in New York's more... Okay. I'm getting so many more music. Cinematic. Oh! Oh, I like this. Yo, chat, I think we're onto something. Okay, maybe not this one. Ah! Here we go, boys. I like this one. This is battle music. Alright, bro's still in his dark and darker match. That's okay. Let's I think his character is set up as well. Let me see, what did they get? Okay, character description. Yeah, we got that. Oh, his background questions and stuff we can actually put them in here, but we don't really need it. So levels 2 to 4. They just keep marking here. Privileged evasion, choose additional domain card. Privileged +1 bonus to 2 experiences. Gain 1 bonus to 2 unmarked character traits. Mark them. I'm guessing in between. Yeah, clear all marks. So you gain an additional experience at level 2. You gain a +1 to your proficiency, which is over here. Right here. And then... I guess it's going a little too hard. It's going a little too hard. Yeah, let's chill. Alright, let me go back and figure out proficiency again. Teaching the game. Okay. I mean, okay, this is teaching the game to... Oh, no, guiding players, yeah. Alright. Sometimes you might have experienced the extra makes expert climber. Already in the next session, ask players to grab their dice and roll them with you. Take that number of fear tokens to illustrate this. Wait, what? Now that we've looked into character sheets, let's start. Okay, you roll with hope, mark hope in your sheet. Oh, this is teaching me how to teach the players. I see. And again, talk about combat. Sometimes when a fight breaks out, I'll pull up a map of some kind of the table, show where everyone is when you attack the target. Attack roll, succeed against the target, make damage roll, look at the damage. If your action rolls a fear or failure, I'll have to do my GM move, put the spotlight on the adversary. who's attacking you or doing something else important in the scene as the consequence. Additionally, I have the opportunity to spend fear. That happens to shift the spotlight to an additional adversary. Make another GM move in most cases. I can't have the same enemy take the spotlight more than once in a GM turn. So after I'm out of adversary spotlight, or I've spent as much fear as I want to, I will passively back and you figure out what happens next. Combat functions the same as the rest of the game. There's no turn order. Get to do what you like in order you want to do it, and get to make GM moves in response. Because of this, you shouldn't feel locked into making an attack on an enemy once the fight breaks out. Remember, think about the scene. Yeah, I do like that. I do definitely like that. So talk about oh my gosh. A bit too small. Oh, here it is. Okay, okay, active weapons along with the name and weapons range. Proficiency tells you how many damage dice you roll. The feature on the weapon gives you any special ability requirement. Yeah, okay, so it is, so you do just multiply it by 2. So let me see. Oh, whoops. There we go. Be ready. There we go. What was the other? What was I saying? Oh yeah. I was gonna go here. I was gonna see if we up the proficiency. First, you reflect how skilled you are at wielding. Starts at 1 and you increase the value to 6. Affects the weapon. Weapon statistics. Each weapon. Okay, so. I'm guessing it's just the first dice. I'm gonna say it's just the first dice. I feel like it would be too overpowered otherwise. I feel like I've definitely heard this song before. What is this called? End of Summer. You know what? I've definitely heard that before. I'm also really happy with this. The way the map turned out. The map turned out absolutely amazing. This, like, it is so much better than... This is so much better than I could have ever hoped. Maybe I would have liked to maybe have some kind of settlement over here. But... I think just having 3 settlements. Well, there's 4 settlements. There's actually another settlement right here. It's kind of where the elves live. Also got some ruins up here. Got some ruins up here. There's the ice guys. These 2 are the main settlements. This one is definitely the bigger one. This is Sora Academy. This is where most people correlate. Over here is the desert clergy. This is where they tend to operate. I'm pretty proud of this map. I'm very proud of this map, chat. Alright. He's done his magic, he's just grabbing some foods. You know what? In that case, I will make the next room and we will send our guys over there. So, now the question is, do I have his character? I'm pretty sure I have his character somewhere. 99.9% sure I have his character out somewhere. But his character is named... 𝕍𝖊. So 0.3. 𝕍𝖊. Pretty sure it's 𝕍𝖊. 99% sure. 𝕍𝖊. There's an E. Then I have to find Shadow's character. Oh, there it is. Yo! Oh, 1 second. Let me put your volume up. There, Trina.
Yo. Yo.
You sound really far away.
Really?
Oh, there. That's better. Yeah.
You sound really loud.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't say there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm currently making some food.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just getting your.
But I'm
making the thumbnail.
Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
How do I can use VR on it, right?
If you want, you can join in via VR. That's totally fine. Would be kind of cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I've never tried it, but I'm down to test it out.
I have the Steam Index, so I'd like to try it out.
Yeah, go for it, man. Trying to find your PNG that I could have sworn I just had your PNG somewhere, but I guess not.
It's in your server.
Yeah, I thought I had saved on my thing. Okay. Alright, let me Dude, Zach's one was Zach's story was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I was speaking every now and then, but I didn't want to spoil too much. But
it was a very different vibe to the others. A very different vibe to the others.
Be right back. I can still hear you.
Yeah, no worries. "10-year-old Fister is wild." Okay, Hakia. Thank you, Hakia. Very cool. I don't know if you just saw the story general, Ryan. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. It would be in PNGs. There we go. Save image. You know, fun fact, I've like never seen Shadow's model before. Let me see if I can pull this. I think I used it in a thumbnail once. There we go. Download. And we're literally going back to back on these uploads on these chat. So I'm schedule do this 0.3 and this would be Jezrin. Not this song, not the freaking Wish music. Okay, one second. Yes, here. Oh crap! 1 second. I've got to. We got to set. There we go. Set. Done. Alright, so everybody on YouTube, I'm gonna be raiding into myself. Just so that I can keep this VOD just for Zach's character. And then I'm gonna send you guys to the next VOD. Boom. Alright. Let's go. See you guys in the next one. It'll be like 5 minutes.